life is going to absolutely beat you up. And very much like my boxing war wounds here, you're going to get hit. Now, what many people do in this world because of their ego and because of their own sense of validation is they try and avoid the hits that life are throwing at them. They try and run away from it all. What do most people do when they break up with their partner, right? Or they go through some sort of grief, or they lose that job, or their business fails, or whatever reason, something goes wrong in their physical reality. What do most people do? They run away from the pain. They run away from the emotion. They drink. They go and party all day. They do drugs. They hang around with degenerate people. They distract themselves, constantly doing something. Anything to hide away from the emotion. Now, what you must understand, this is actually really important. If you want to succeed in life, if you want to live a good life, if you want to be a good version of yourself, that you're healthy and you're happy and you're mentally strong and you're composed and you can deal with the things that life throws at you, you must embrace it. I say this all the time to my clients. Stop running away from the negatives, because when you run away from the negative, you can't fully experience and appreciate the positives. There's no light without dark. The law of polarity is a very important one to study. You don't get good at boxing by being terrified of the negatives that come with boxing, like getting hit in the face, right? For you to fully embrace the positive sides of you getting good at boxing, you have to embrace the negatives of you getting hit in boxing. And it's the same with life. Heartbreak is another example. A lot of young men come to me and they're like, oh, my girlfriend just cheated on me, or my girlfriend just broke up with me and I'm heartbroken. And now I just don't think I can go into any other relationship and fully commit anymore. I've lost that ability to attach myself to someone. And I always say, look, the only way you can experience real, true love is if there's a risk of heartbreak. If you're like half in, half out, you're never going to be able to get any of the experience at all. And the worst thing you can do in this life, this one life that you've been given as this person that you're playing as right now, is to be half in, half out, right? Is to be like half on, half off in terms of like a light switch. You want to be either fully on or off. It's either you go or you just don't do anything. There's no point in this maybe zone. You need to avoid the maybe zone, right? If you're going for an experience, you must fully embrace the experience. To do that, it means you have to embrace the negative side of it, which every experience has negatives and positives, and the positive side. If you want the good in life, you must face and sit with and be composed and dance and learn to love the negatives. You got to dance with it. You got to enjoy it. All of your trauma, all of your shit that you've been through, the weird shit you've been through that you think no one else has gone through, the pain, the suffering, the bad days, those lonely nights where you're just sat in the dark by yourself contemplating life, you got to embrace all of those too, because that's what makes your story unique and it's what makes you who you are. You can't have one without the other. So fucking embrace it.